what were we saying?
Is Monster too short?
Monsters, like, to me, it kind of seems a little bit short, because you kind of like this, like, little beginning where it's all you, and then, like, then there's, like, one more verse, and then my
That's the thing that I think of, when I would think about Monster. It's like the beginning, and then the end. There's no middle.
technically, yeah. Like, there's, like, a very slim middle.
Yes, it's like, you got the beginning, and it's like, put me down, or no, that's the middle. You're looking back, you got like three like verses there.
Yeah.
And then middle, you put me down to my knees, became a monster. Never wanted to be alone, but you made me feel this way. That's the middle. And then the end is became a monster. And then, yeah. And then it ends. It's like, wow, it's crazy. I mean, maybe the song's just so good that it just goes so fast. You know, like,
that could maybe be one, but I don't think that's the reason. But I do, out of like all the songs, I do think our like best work on any of them, I would say would be Monster's one of them, and then Broken.
Yes. Monster and Broken. They're like big two that we had for a while.
For like the while, like, you know, like, we've been a band since 2017, and we had Monster since 2019?
Monster, 2018.
2018?
Yes, very late 2018, but...
And I do think that's like a very interesting song for to pick for the EP. But like, I think our staple, if you thought of like any band, very similar to like a plot, like In the End, I think that could be like one of our staple songs about or with Monster. Is again, like, it's written how so well that you can take the meaning of anywhere. Well, like, how I really like it is how it's written is how I've always taken it as someone is turned into a monster versus someone leaves and you become a monster.
Yes, like, you can say Monster's like our like hit song right now, our song that we're known for or something.
I think
These dumbasses don't know that Paranoia will actually be a lot more better than Monster or Broken, and will have a much more rock feel.
out of like all the EP, I do think Taryn could be a good hit, very well done. Broken needs a little bit more work, but I think it's, again, like, could be another hit if it was cleaned and properly produced. And then Monster, and then with Quantity as well. Interlude's a very short song.
Well, yeah, Interlude's a short song because it's an interlude.
Like, thank you.
Like, it's just a filler, like, you know, but like, I mean, it's really good though for what it is. Like,
yeah.
The interlude, it's like a nice.
Do you think it was slightly a little bit difficult to write Monster?
Well, like I said, it just came out like when we made it for the first time. I mean, we like the first time we were doing it, it just came out. Like, I don't know how you came up with. You put me down to my knees, like it just rolled out. Like, it was just naturally made.
But that's kind of the interesting thing about how we both write is he writes anything on paper. Mostly, like, he does like the proper like writing, like you rhyme, you have style. With me, I'll write different lyrics on some papers, or when I make a song, I make the riff first and then put lyrics to it. And that could be a better way to get more flow versus you like have a whole sheet of lyrics and now you need to kind of make these lyrics fit onto that one riff. But I do think because the passion of that, what you were singing, I think it just came out very well. You put me down to my knees, he came a monster. I never wanted to be alone, but you made me be this way.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of when people do listen to the song, you might hear maybe some like anger in that, and I would definitely say like it's a song that you will listen to maybe at the gym.
Yeah, it's a hype song.
It's a hype song, but it's like an interesting story in the song as well.
Yeah, like, I feel like the whole EP has a story to it. Like
It's misleading.
Definitely.
And there's literally a acoustic song in that, and that's I wouldn't be biased, but that one is maybe not my favorite, but it has it up there because it is my own song as well.
Yeah.
But
You
I do think for Monster, it holds a special place for ourselves because we just put our bullshit and our problems into that song.
Yeah. Honestly, if I were to pick a song off the album that I love probably the most, it'd probably be Tearing.
Yeah.
Because Tearing, like, it's the, I don't want to say the only song, because it is the only song on the EP, other than the song that we took out, but like...
That's practiced?
Not practiced, but it's something that we all made together.
Totally, yeah.
Like, it's the only song that has Ethan on the guitar. Love you, Ethan. Ethan on guitar, me on vocals, Chandler on drums, like, throughout the whole song.
And it is actually nice.
Yes, and it's nice.
It is actually nice because that is I don't want to say the only song, but I think that's the only song without vocals for backup.
Well, yeah, it's the only song that doesn't have Chandler on the vocals, but that's cause like it just came out of nowhere. Like,
yeah,
it's like,
and we actually I've actually mentioned that to you. Is like, what if I did put backup vocals on that, and you're like, you know what? I just want to be only my vocals, and I was like, you know what? I kind of agree a little bit because then I need to sing as well.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a pain in the ass for us to do when we do it live.
Practice, yeah.
So I do think that's a very good call. Out of like all of the songs, even though we are actually talking about Monster in general, which one would you say was the much more funnest or much more hardest one to like record or make? And that could be like the final question.
Well, the hardest one on the EP is probably say like Paranoia.
Yeah.
Or
Paranoia is gonna be a fucking difficult one.
yes, because it was really rushly made. When we were
Rushly, kind of.
well, we had a lot more planned out and for it to be like in Paranoia.
Yeah.
But like when we made it, it was roughly made anyway. The beginning riff that you made was in standard, and then the rest of the song was in D. And it's
That's true.
Wow, why would you even do that? And it's like, and there was also like your part, and then my part, and your part, and my part, and then we wanted to like keep going with that, but then like things didn't work out, and then
lines are not really like coming to us.
lines
that we
weren't
liked.
coming, yeah,
And that is like one big part with making a song is that makes sense or sounds nice.
yeah. So like we made one more verse for it, and then we're like, fuck it, done.
Yeah, I think that was like maybe like the rushiest one that we have ever. Well, what about Interlude?
Interlude, that was just naturally made because
Okay.
we wanted Ethan to have his own song on there, so we were like, you know what, make a riff, and then we'll record it, put it on there, and he did the, and then you were like, and then it was like, there it is.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
And it sounds nice. Like
It sounds decent.
Like the ending has that, and then it goes like, dun, 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 dun. Like it goes right into Broken, and it's like perfect. But other than that, like the EP is really great. It's just like so rough.
Oh, it is so rough.
It's so rough, but
With a lot of the songs that we like did, again, like we took so long to do the EP, it was already 2021.
Yeah, like 3 years we've been writing songs. We've been
writing songs,
doing
writing
them.
songs,
Yeah,
writing
yeah,
songs,
yeah.
doing our separate lives, and just like, you know what? Hey Jason, I have a PC, I have a mic, let's fucking do it.
Yep.
And then I bought a bass.
And then Bob Bass. And you
So,
can
yeah.
see that on the channel too. Hi there!
I forgot I forgot I did that.
I bought a bass!
I bought a bass! So if you guys like this video about talking about a little bit of the EP and the behind the kind of like the writing of the song Monster, if you do enjoy, please hit the like button and subscribe if you are new and you do like the channel. It will really help out my channel as well. And if you guys have anything else to want me to do for the video wise, let me know in the comments. But I've been John Benson.
Jason Byrne.
And this was Nameless, and thank you for the video. Have a good night. Or a good day. Bye.